These joints are definitely ready to come back. All right. Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother Sean Ali here, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. As always, family, I appreciate each and every one of you who tunes in, shares some of your very valuable time and energy. And as always, I pray that this brief message is received in the spirit I'm striving to deliver it in. Family, I'm out here in the office getting my garden of life, my food supply ready for this new growing season coming up, right? And as I was out here, I just wanted to come with a brief message and let us understand the power of the sun, right? The power of the sun. Now, nowadays, we have gotten away from the science and the importance of the sun, and we just regulate the sun to just vitamin D, but not too long ago, people used to actually worship the sun. That's how important and powerful it has always been to us, right? It is almost the center of the universe. The only thing that could be more powerful or significant than the sun would be the creator himself, right? So we can't, just diminish what we get from the sun to just vitamin D, because every cell in our body, all life in universe, from the sun all the way to Pluto, 4,600,000,000 miles away, it is dependent on the sunlight to keep it in rotation, to give it life, to give it energy, right? Here on the planet Earth, we can, with our skin, or we have two ways of interacting with this sunlight. The plants, these beautiful plants, right, that you see, these are called the producers, right? Because they produce oxygen and the energy in the form of nutrients or food that we consume to keep us alive, right? And it's that process of photosynthesis that the sunlight turns that unseen energy of the sun, that UV ray, into carbohydrate, a glucose. We eat that glucose. We breathe in the oxygen that the plant breathes out. And when we breathe in that oxygen and when we eat that glucose, inside of our cells, in the mitochondria of our cells, it takes those two components and it makes ATP, adenosine triphosphate, a 3-chain molecule. So when that cell in our body needs energy to maintain the DNA, to digest food, to just normally function, that's ATP, is the life energy. And it takes that oxygen, that glucose, makes that adenosine triphosphate. So when we need energy, it's right here. We can't listen. It's not in a bottle. It's not in a pill. It's not in a bag. It's not in a box. The ingredients for life are right here, the producers. So listen, the best thing that you and I can do, because this is what the creator put in place, right? I have a book, Life Energy, The Sun, Glucose, and Why Humans Are Herbivores, right? And the best thing for you and I to do is just to come. Listen, can you hear the birds? See, our ears were created to hear that sound of the bird, and that chirp would hit that eardrum, and it would correspond that energy signal of sound into an electrical signal into our brain, and we would get enjoyment, and we would hear the sounds of God, and we would create serotonin and endorphins, right? And all of these other good things and then energies from hearing. Our eyes is created to bask in all of the hues, all of the beauty, all of the glory. And when we see that visual Energy. It hits our optical nerves and it goes to the back of our brain and it transfers that visual into a chemical and electricity, and it stimulates our mental cognitive abilities. It stimulates our soul and our spirit, right? So listen, every cell in our body, listen, every cell on your skin has a receptor that goes to your spinal column, that goes to your brain, right? It has a receptor. Every cell in your skin has a receptor that goes from that cell all the way to the spinal column, connected to go up to the brain to signal the brain. So when we come outside and we sunbathe, woo, listen to me, man. When we come outside and we allow that sun to embrace us and you get righteously exposed, I'm saying, you uncover yourself as righteously as you can. This is why we like sunbathing here at home, because I'm in my own property, right? I got my own surroundings. So I can control my level of exposure because I want to expose as much as my skin as possible. Why? Because as much skin as exposed, that's as many signals as I'm receiving that's being sent to my spinal column, to my brain, flooding it with the energy of life, flooding it with life energy, the sun, glucose, and why humans are herbivores. And the best part, all we got to do is just come out and enjoy it. Listen, all you is free. All you got to do is come out and enjoy it. That part is up to you. God has already done the hard part. He's already put the sun there. He's already put the process that we have oxygen and fresh air and the producers. He's already created this natural chain of command. Do you know that you and I, we are at the head? Listen, man, the Bible says after he created us, he blessed us with dominion over all of this. The Holy Quran says that he made man the vicegerent or the Khalifa. And if you look at that definition, it's the ruler in place of the ruler. What are you doing with your dominion? What are you doing with your rulership? Are you making manifest? You are only limited by what you conceive. As you conceive, you achieve. Set yourself in heaven at once. We now learned that heaven and hell are conditions of your life, conditions of your mind, right? What are you doing with your dominance? What are you doing with your rulership? Man, listen, come outside, get some sunlight. Come outside, get your life, family, because this is the fabric of life. It's not at your doctor's office. If you don't have as much time outside during the day, that is the root of your physical problem. Listen, if you have a physical imbalance, right? And you also have a lifestyle that keeps you indoors, that keeps you in the shade, that keeps you out of the fabric of life, then you may find yourself looking for supplements, looking for a quick fix, looking for a solution, looking for that genie in the bottle. When God already created our bodies to heal himself, we just have to put ourselves in the right environment and the right frequency outside. Family, this was a brief message, daily health checkup, brought to you by Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. Come outside, get your sunlight. Come outside, grow your food so you can have your own supply of life. Because while you are out here tending, to your garden. You are also in the fabric of life. So you getting two birds with one stone. Family, go be great, go be powerful, go be strong, go be free, go be healthy, go be you. I leave